Hello and welcome back to Octosocks Gaming. I'm here with Photoelectric Recreational Network, and we're playing The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. We just got into this shrine on top of the mountain here, and we're gonna see what we get here. We get a new upgrade for our Sheikah Slate. This one's kind of cool. We don't use it as much as the other ones, but it does come in handy, so that's cool. I got Sue here with me. She's just pretending like she's ignoring me. Oh, you're so cute. You're such a cute bulldog. I'll have to show her sometime. I want to get her a little seat, but I don't know if she'll hold still. She'll probably try getting into my lap or something. I really want to incorporate her into my episodes because you guys are going to love her. She's great. Everyone I meet loves Sue, so she's the best. She's a bulldog. She's an English bulldog, so super cute. She does all the snorting and everything you come to expect of a bulldog. She's a stereotypical bulldog. So this makes cryosis, I think it's called. Just makes blocks of ice and water. So and there are other times that you will have to use this. Boop. Just like that, too. Oh, we got a happy little Guardian Scout here. He wants to take us on. He thinks he can take us. You can usually one-shot them if you get them right in the eye. It's a small target, so. And they give you ancient screws. So those big things, those are the big boy Guardians. They mess you up a lot more than those guys do. But those guys can... Those little ones, the scouts, can do some serious damage. And again, another physics-based puzzle there. Really cool. A lot of fun. Look at that. I almost missed that treasure. It does have ice physics, so you slip around a little bit. You know what? I want that spear, so let's go ahead and drop an item. Again, there's just that little bit of tedium that's in this game with the inventory. That's about my only complaint about this game is the inventory. I know I kind of talked down a little bit to other reviewers and players and YouTube producers about them talking about it. Yeah, it is annoying. It's not as bad as they think it is. When it comes to just switching them out, but when it does come to finding a treasure chest and trying to pick something up and it not letting you, yeah, that's a bit of an issue. My face cam looks like it's about to die. I don't use a traditional webcam. I actually have a photographer's, a bit of a professional camera. Taking my video, and it does suck a little bit of battery. We're gonna see if we can make it to the end of the episode, but at some point Facecam might come off, so, and I apologize for that, and I'll get it charged and get it ready by episode 5. How's that sound? So we don't need to see this. Same thing happens every time, and it gives you the option to skip it, so that's cool. What else? Yeah, it's just a fun game. And we got the last orb, so now we can actually go give him to the old man, because he changed his bargain. And, oh, he's yelling at us. You gonna give me that warm doublet? Probably not. With this, you have now acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines in this plateau. How do you know that I was collecting spirit orbs? You old man, are you up to something? Do you know something I don't? That means it's finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, go back over there. Imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines. Sorry. With the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. He wants you to go to that temple right there. That's where it is. We're not gonna humor him and look at our map and find where the X is. It's that temple. I shall wait for you there. Just point at the temple and tell me to go to the temple. Oh, do you understand? Where the two lines connect the shrine across blah blah blah. Sorry, that's bad etiquette. I'm sorry. So, now we can just... So temple time's there. Shrine of Resurrection's probably our closest bet. Camera's still doing alright, so... Let's get going! Gonna go to the Temple of Time and meet with the old guy there. And see what he has to tell us. He says he has to tell us everything. So, we're gonna learn a little bit of lore. It's really cool. It gives you hints at the loading screens. You've seen them, I'm sure. I don't really read them out to you guys because I believe that most of you have the capacity to read. Oh, look at that! Full circle. We're back where we started. There's that ledge I looked off of. Let's recreate it. No, we're not going to. So there's the temple time. That's where we need to go. We're going to go there and meet the old man there. And we're going to learn a couple things. So. That's really a decent time for the tutorial, I think. For 4-ish episodes. So. Yeah, there's probably so much in here that I missed. I didn't show you guys, and I apologize for that. There's probably more treasure chests. There's keys coming at us. They kind of brought them back to their original roots, with the one big eye in the center. That's kind of cool. Because before you couldn't really tell what they looked like in Ocarina of Time because of the polygons. Yeah, we'll go ahead and slay these guys. I just kind of button mash for the little guys, so I'm sorry if you see me continue swinging. I just like to make sure that they're good and dead. Oh. Wasn't paying attention. See what the spear does. Boot! Boot! Yeah, and there's 3 different weapon types, melee weapon types. There's a spear. You probably saw me get the claymore. Claymore is a 2-handed attack, and they all do really cool things. Claymore is used best for enemies that have shields. You can knock them back, or knock the shields out of their hands. The spear makes it so that you can outreach enemies that have bigger, have the 2-handed weapons. And sword and shield are pretty decent for just about anything. They're not going to knock the shield out of your hand. If you get electrocuted, you drop your stuff. Kind of annoying, but not too bad. Just check and make sure that there aren't any arrows in here. I seem to remember them having arrows in them, but apparently not. So, I don't think we really explored this place when we came up here the first time to get our first bow. But, that's the goddess Hylia and her statue there. So we're going to sit and pray at it. And we'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs, I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So please tell me what it is you desire. I think we will probably go with a stamina vessel. I think we'll be alright on hearts, honestly. So, yeah, 3's not a whole lot. And things can usually one-shot you in this, but there's strategy to every battle you come across. So we're going to keep our eye out for that. And, yeah. So I think this is a good choice. I think we'll be alright. If not, then this playthrough is going to get a lot longer. So, hope you like seeing me do this. So the old man comes back. Link's just gonna walk around trying to track where he needs to be. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here quickly. Yeah, okay. So, he wants us to get up there. I don't know the proper way to do it, but, we can just climb this. Oh, there's a ladder here. Why would there be a ladder here? First time I tried actually climbing up. It worked, but this is cheap. Why would there be a ladder here? Whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it. Seeing if there's anything up here that I might be missing. Oh, here's where the climbing comes into play. He's looking a little spoopy, if I do say so myself. He's definitely got a haze about him. So, I'm gonna be quiet right now.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seize control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turn them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
So, I apologize, my camera did die during that cutscene, so I'll probably just take the face cam out of the cutscene entirely. So, we are, yeah, we just learned the history of all the serious shit that went down here in Hyrule. So, now we're back to the gameplay. Go on, here's the paraglider, just as I promised. My voice sounds nothing like his, and I'm sorry, I can't. I'm not really a voice actor at all. Like, at all. So. The paraglider. So that's the reason I jump off so many cliffs. Is because, I usually have that when I'm playing my file. Which I'm still playing. There's still stuff for me to do. But I know the storyline, I know where to go and stuff, so we don't have to worry about that. With that, you should be able to fly safely off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. And get your ghost off me. So we got a soldier's bow. So, now we're gonna go seek out Impa. I about didn't deploy it. Which is, kind of weird seeing as how I kept trying to deploy it and not having it. So, look at this. It gives you your own little runway here. Running, jump! Screw you guys. Hey, I already killed you. Actually, I didn't kill those. So, enemies that you kill in this game will stay dead until what the game calls the Blood Moon. When that happens, everything that you killed in the game, including anything mechanical and stuff like that, comes back to life. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. We'll go down here. Oh, there's a moblin. I think we can take him. Hey, buddy. Come get me. Remember, the head is the weak spot. Chew! Get out of here. And you can rack up so many arrows in this game. We don't have a whole lot right now. Quick, while he's unarmed, we'll jab him in the butt with our spear. So he didn't give us a whole lot, and I think this weapon's kind of junk, so we're not going to hold on to it. It's two-handed, so it's super slow. I think our claymore does more, so we don't really need it. So let's go wander off down here. It's always good to look ahead, just get a clear view, because a guardian can sneak up on you, and you saw in that cutscene how scary they are. They look like spiders. Yeah, they're just about as evil as spiders. I don't mind spiders so much. I respect them, but they do kind of creep me out. Bam, bam, bam. Open up, box. You know what? Screw it. Yep, and we just damaged our spear. So yeah, it's kind of a catch-22 if I'm using that phrase correctly. On breaking stuff with your weapons, because they break. Your weapons break on anything that they make contact with. So, are you alive? I don't think you're alive. But you may have parts in you. Oh, look at that, a rusty shield. We don't need it. I just don't grab things like weapons and stuff for the sake of time. Plus, rusty shields aren't that good. We're just scouring in here for some treasure. Because why not? Okay, so this treasure chest is stuck in the mud. You can't grab it. You just gotta pull it out. Pull it out of the ground, and then you can open it like this. And it's an amber. It's an amber. Which money is good in this game. You don't see as many rupees around. They don't show up in the grass when you cut it, like most Zelda games would expect you to believe. There's a rusty claymore. I'm just really hesitant about picking up rusty things, because... Oh, you didn't die. Oh, you're getting too far away. Got him! So, sorry. I get excited about good shots like that. But yeah, they break a lot easier than most of your other stuff. They may be more in defense or more in attack or something like that, but if you can't use them for very long, it's not really worth it. See, we got a blue moblin, bokoblin here. And they're a little bit tough. Oh, we got golems too. I actually don't know what they're called. So let's kill two birds with one hammer here. And we got ourselves some opal. And we got ourselves some amber. So now he doesn't have a weapon because I'm using a heavy two-handed weapon. And I might actually take this rusty broadsword. And we'll see what's in here. Some rupees! I got 20 of them. So, well, I think that's gonna about do it for this episode. We're on our way to Kakariko Village. To Viridian City. Well, it looks like we got some baddies there, and I'll save that for next episode when you can see the terror in my face cam. So, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Photoelectric Recreational Network. We also call it Hardcore PRN. Kind of a little joke we have as an acronym for the name. But that came secondary. We like the name first. Yeah, give us a like, give us a comment, let us know how we're doing, let us know what you want to see, and this has been Octosocks, and I'm signing off. Thanks. Bye.